Hey guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine and it's nice to meet you. As you already know by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a try on haul and review of the new Dusk collection by Move with Bluey. And I emphasize the k because I accidentally said dust before and that's not cool. So with the Dusk collection, they launched a couple new things as well as like a 2.0 version of some of the OG things. So if you're curious about the OG, maybe check out my other video. I'd greatly appreciate it. But if you're interested solely in the newest items because you've already purchased something, they have the scoop neck bra, which is what I'm wearing now, as well as a long sleeve crop, which I also purchased. I'm gonna start with the newer items because I have a feeling that most of you kind of want to know what those are like. So I have it on. I'm gonna start with the scoop neck bra, made from 57% polyamide. So like all the items, they're gonna be made from that recycled material. Now this bra right here has removable cup pads and it offers a lot more support and coverage than the halter neck bra, which they offered in the previous launch. So yeah, this bra isn't anything new necessarily in terms of like style of like other bras that are out there. It's pretty simple, but I think they're moving in the right direction. They've made a lot of changes in comparison to the first launch with, you know, making sure that they offer something for girls who have bigger boobs. I'm about to get up close and personal. This bra has a really good supportive band. This is what I was looking for with the initial launch. So this band is really thick, actually sits against your torso. The logo is new this time. In the previous launch, it was just the bead. Now this time we have the full name. Removable cup pads, but the material is pretty thin, so you can easily see the outline of the cup pad. So I'd prefer to just take them out. And as you can see, you can also see, you know, the opening for the cup pad through the front of the bra. Not crazy about that, but there's nothing you can do. I do like that the band has this rib material very similar to the last launch that sort of goes up into this midsection here to separate your gals. I think it, you know, adds a little bit something. I definitely feel like I have a lot more coverage on the side. I don't notice my boobs popping out in any way, you know, spillage. And I'd honestly, you know, I would say this is medium support. I wouldn't go running in it. I think in order to do that, these straps would have to be tighter. The bands offer a lot of stretch. You don't have to worry so much about it hurting your traps. Although it's not adjustable, I still feel like I have enough support in the size medium. Truthfully, I think I could also go to a size small because, like I said, it is really stretchy. And it would just offer a little bit more compression here if I wanted it to be more of like a medium to high impact bra. But for this one, I would definitely say it's medium support. If your boobs are on the smaller side, maybe it would be a little bit high impact, but you'd probably have to size down. So with this collection, they had 3 different colors like they did in the last launch. There's the dusky blue, I think there was an olive green, and then a cloudy gray. I did go for the cloudy gray long sleeve because I figured that I could mix and match it with the previous colors that I bought from the other launch. I did wear this to the gym only once because I literally got it in 2 days ago. And I have to say it held up really nicely. It was really breathable for being a long sleeve. Again, I think that's because it's a very thin material. I know on Instagram, Meggan was saying that you could wear it without a bra. I personally would not recommend that because I did try it on without a bra and it was not okay. I think for girls who have bigger boobs, I wouldn't recommend that. And if you're someone who's not comfortable, you know, showing off nip, you will literally see everything. So I would stick to wearing a bra with this, either the new scoop neck bra or the halter neck bra. I think the halter neck bra works a little bit better because there is an open back. The open back is really gorgeous. I do like the shape a lot. I prefer it with the halter neck simply because you have a very thin line or strap going down the center rather than the thicker band of this bra. Like on the scoop neck, there is a very compressive band on the long sleeve crop. I would say it's just as tight, if not a little bit tighter than this bra, but maybe that's only because I bought this bra in a size medium to make sure I had enough room for the girls, whereas with this long sleeve crop, I bought a size small. There is a little bit of contour detail hopefully you can see it like right in the center here. It doesn't go as far up as it does on the bra, but it just adds a little bit of something. It sort of looks like a sweat mark sometimes, but not really. Because this is a lighter color, you will easily see sweat. I'm someone who sweats a lot in the gym, and by the end of it, I did have like a pretty big sweat stain. For me, I don't care because it's the gym and we're all gonna be sweaty. But if you're someone who doesn't really like to see sweat on their clothes when they're working out, then maybe this lighter color isn't the way to go. I'd probably recommend going for either the Dusk Blue or the Olive Green, although across all of the colors, they are fairly light. Although the arms are just a little bit tight, there is a lot of give. Like, look at that crazy amount of stretch. So I would say it's still true to size. You could easily size down as well if you want a tighter fit. The sleeve is a little bit loose. It's like strangely loose. It's pretty tight all in here. And then as soon as you get halfway down your forearm, you get a lot of bagginess here. It's probably that way so you have some additional stretch because there are thumb holes. If you're a thumb hole gal, maybe this top is for you. I'm like 50-50 with a thumb hole because I don't mind gripping a barbell. You know, I don't care to have protection on my hands. I actually quite like having calluses because it shows I'm a hard worker. Not that you're not a hard worker if you don't like calluses. And then the biggest detail of all is the open back. It's this really nice oval. You get to also show off whatever bra you're wearing underneath. That's why I sort of mentioned that I think it would be best if you're wearing it with the halter neck bra, because that is a very thin strap in comparison to the scoop neck, where it does end up taking the majority of that open space and open back effect away. I would not be wearing this without a bra because I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I could see my nips through the shirt, and I'm wearing a bra with cup pads, so wearing it without anything underneath is just a no for me. Okay, I just recorded this, but apparently the footage was really blurry, but I put on the first version of the halter neck sports bra just so you can see the colors still work beautifully together. This is the olive green, and then we of course have the cloudy gray, and then so you can see that the back, the open back looks a lot nicer with something like a halter neck. Because the straps are just thinner, you get the full effect of there being an open back rather than it being covered up by additional fabric. Like, look at that. It is so pretty. So I see why Meggan said that you can wear it without a bra. I think it would look really pretty, but the problem is the material is so thin in the front. It might be a little bit scandalous, so yeah. Wow, the lighting today, super inconsistent. But we're gonna move on to the last item, which is the leggings. I got these leggings in a size small because the last launch I got them in a size small and they fit me really well. They are a seamless legging, I believe 25-inch inseam, and they are full length. This time, unlike last time, they only offered one length, whereas in the previous launch they had a 7/8 and a full. So one of the first things that you'll notice is different is the waistband. It's a little bit taller than the previous launch. It offers a lot more tummy control. As you can see, the front of the leggings are a little bit shorter than the back. I personally don't like that whatsoever. I guess they added in some extra height for girls who are squatting and maybe the leggings come down a little bit, although I didn't notice them shifting at all. The problem with having such a high waistband is that, number one, for girls who are shorter, you're literally gonna get rid of your entire midsection with just the leggings alone. It's not really flattering. There's a potential for your bra to sort of come in contact with the leggings. And then number two, because this band at the back is so much taller than the band in the front, it rolls down immediately. Like, I didn't even need to go to the gym and do squats and stuff before this band rolled down. As soon as I put it on and I did a couple movements, it was bent. So I don't think it was necessary to add in that extra height. if anything, it's kind of a nuisance. But if you're someone who wants that extra fabric, or if you prefer that taller material in the back, then go for it. On the back, we still have that same scrunch. There's quite a lot of space between the scrunch and the crotch gusset, as well as the top of the scrunch and the waistband here. They did add some contour on the side. Unlike in the previous leggings, there was nothing there, but now there's a little bit like of a swoosh. And they did make some changes to the contour underneath the glutes. Before it sat a little bit low, but I think with this update they do sit a little bit higher, and I feel like it cups my butt a little bit nicer. So here we have the leggings. Already the band is just crazy rolling. I haven't even done anything yet, and it's just a little bit much for me. I really don't like this. The end of my rib cage is right here, and if I fix these, it's touching my rib cage. So if you're someone who has a smaller torso, the height of these might be a little bit of a problem. But I think overall the compression, like I mentioned before, is really nice. It keeps you tucked in. Before, I had an issue with, like, you know, that little section where women typically hold a little bit more belly fat. The waistband wasn't really covering that area, whereas with these it is, and I feel a lot more comfortable in this area. The logo, just like on the bra, has changed. It's no longer just a B, it is the Bluee. Before, it was on the back, on the waistband, but it has since been moved to the front. So hopefully the camera's picking this up, but we have that band of contour going right underneath your butt. This material right here is a lot tighter than the rest of the leggings. It's a different material. It's like almost like a rib material, and it's tighter in order to keep, you know, really close underneath your glutes, give it a little bit of a shelf, really makes it look a little bit more plump. It sort of reminds me of the bow and tee leggings, how there's that contour strip right underneath your glutes. So hopefully you can see that the side panel is here. I'm not sure if my camera's picking it up, but I really do like this contour detail. It adds a little bit more to the legging, and it helps shape your thighs. It makes you seem a little more curvy and built than you might actually be. And I am 5'8" for reference, and this is where the legging comes up on me. So it's not, I don't know, I have full length leggings that sit lower than this, but luckily it's not like a 7/8, which would sit high about here. So the length is good in my opinion. I wouldn't want them to be any shorter than this. So yeah, if you're on the taller side, I'm 5'8". Maybe if you're taller than that, I wouldn't necessarily recommend these, but in terms of the changes that they've made, 10 out of 10. When it comes to like the waistband and stuff, I'd probably knock a point, because this is frustrating for me. Like, that's not cute, you know? I haven't even done anything. So yeah, I'd probably give these leggings a 9 out of 10. The color, gorgeous, love it. Yeah. Overall, I'd say that the improvements made to the leggings were very much needed. I'm glad that they were listening to the feedback from us, the consumers. I do prefer these over the original launch, only because I like the additional contour detail, and the waistband was like a big thing for me, and I do like that they fixed it, but I'm still a little bummed by this extra material at the back. I will be wearing these quite frequently because I can't get over the color. It's gorgeous, so. All right, I've placed both of them side by side so you can see the differences close up. So again, the logo has been removed from the back of the leggings on the new pair. The scrunch is pretty much the same. There aren't really any changes. It's still 4 columns, so you can see here. But there is more space between the scrunch and the crotch gusset on the new leggings in comparison to the old ones. With the old ones, it's probably about 1/2 inch from the gusset, whereas with the new ones, this is about a full 1.5 inches. So I put the leggings on top of each other just so you can see the height difference between the bands. So with the new leggings, they're a good 2 inches taller, at least in the back. And then looking at the front of the leggings, this is the difference in height. So even with the older leggings, they were a little bit taller in the back, but not as much as the newer leggings are. And then as you can see, the logo is now in the front, whereas the old ones didn't have the logo on the front. Lining them up that way, as you can see, the waist or the legging length is a lot shorter on the new ones than the old ones. Like I mentioned before, with these new leggings, they didn't offer two different styles or two lengths. It was just the one legging. But as you can see here, there's about a 3-inch difference. So if you're on the taller side, maybe opt for the older ones rather than the new ones. I do prefer this length over the new leggings. Taking a look at the crotch gussets, they're pretty much the same. This one's maybe slightly smaller, more oval shape than this one, has a bit more of a diamond shape. And then if you look, the seam is actually thinner on the new ones in comparison to the old ones. To sum it up, I really think that you should give this launch a try. They do have a few things left on their website, not everything. I'm not sure if they're gonna be doing a restock anytime soon, especially because it is pretty new. But if they do, definitely get your hands on some of these items because I don't know, maybe part of me is like, damn, you gotta support your girl. I've been watching Meggan Grubb for years now and I love her. She's like the sweetest person ever. And I really like what she's trying to do with this brand, making sure that her clothing is inclusive and sustainable. And I feel like that's the direction we need to be moving in. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like, and you might as well subscribe while you're at it, because I'll be posting some more content soon. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.